So I'm having to record over this one because I did this while live streaming while I was talking with my buddies, and that's why you see the follow thing at the bottom. I just noticed my devotion order isn't up. I don't know if I noticed halfway through this run or not, but this is a 8 mask run, and I had the middle of the tree and the left side of the tree filled out. This is on week 2. So this first part I've gotten down to a science. I have it where I kill these guys on the right here, and then these guys on the middle, and then the ones over there. And I decided to get the talent where I have my Divine Storm get sent out as a projectile to help with some more AoE stuff later on in the vision. You actually can change your talents while inside the vision all you want, as well as you can change your spec too. I'm trying to focus down the shamans because their one totems that they bring out are really annoying. You saw it there a little earlier where one dropped down and it actually affects the timer at the top there. Gammon there comes out a little earlier than I wanted. But still was able to handle it no problem, obviously. DPSing it down, doing good, doing good. I usually pop all my cooldowns on Gammon because he can do some good damage if I let it. Those will check to see if the barkeeper is there. I tend to skip over potions on these runs now as I've gotten higher. I will occasionally go and grab sanity potions to help pad out some of the time. But mostly I'm just AoEing these down like crazy and then moving on to the next one, next group, and then doing it again. I have a weak aura on the left side. I'll to keep track of the different potions. I'm going to go into the hut here and look, and the black one's the worst one. I click on the black one and move on. I'll put the weak aura down in the description so you guys can check it out too if you want to use it. Again, focusing the shaman. Well, slowly killing it. I get stunned. Even though it flashes when I hit 30%, I've done this. This is like my 40th, or no, this has got to be like higher than that. But I've done a lot of attempts trying to get this done. I spent all day on Tuesday doing it. This is the second day of me getting it, working on it. So I can tell even when my health is low, I'm just like, no, I'm fine. Killing this guy to get my 10% buff. It's one of the better ones. The other one only gives you health. And he will try to brand me, and every time he does a successful melee attack, he heals up. So I stun him to stop that from happening, so that way I can kill him without having to worry. And I've mapped out these two gammons pretty well. The first one comes, as you saw there earlier, and the second one's going to come after I kill this group off, or a little bit halfway through, because of the one totem that spawned in earlier. If that totem didn't spawn in, it would be after I killed this last guy. And then again, I pop my cooldowns mostly for him, or I guess I didn't do it this time. There are different spots throughout the vision that I said to myself I need to use my cooldowns for. I guess I popped my Divine Shield there. Maybe I was more nervous. Every time I can, too, I try to give myself a good heal up because some of these pulls can get really rough, especially in the later parts. But there are times where I don't pop my cooldowns or Divine Shield because I'm really trying to save it for a specific part. And so for this route, I went to Rexar first because he was giving me the biggest problems. The other area I'd done so many times trying to run it that I got used to, or I was able to get it down to a science, and it wasn't an issue for me anymore. Mostly just because of the fact that I waited around for my 2-minute trinket to come off cooldown. But yeah, going up the right side here now, just killing off the trash. I don't want to really bypass stuff in case I cause problems, as well as I haven't done this route enough, so I don't know how my gammons line up as well. I have it more routed on the left side than I do the right side. Damn, totem spawned in again. Sorry there's no sound on this one. Again, this was when I was live streaming and I don't have the ability to separate the audios. Probably put some Warcraft music in the background. Hopefully that'll be fine. This was a big group. Sometimes you have to, I pop some of my cooldowns here, but most of the stuff is small. Sometimes those shamans will be there for a while and never spawn the totem. Other times you'll burst them down and they'll just like drop it immediately. And it's just like there's no consistency with them. I like to sometimes, yeah, stun that tentacle so that way it can't go under. That way you can kill it with the rest of the stuff. Give myself quick heals, heal myself back up again as we head into this boss guy. This guy likes to throw out his orbs really fast, and as well as his other move, you have to sidestep, and he likes to do them really quick together, and they like to come out really quick too. They're kind of a bit of fast projectiles. And then you, good time to just lay into him while he's doing that channel, and then he'll do 2 orbs before he does another channel. Make sure to jump. I saw the bug on my screen. Then we're moving on to the next one. Garona takes a little bit to get up, and so I go and kill this pack first, and then come back and talk to her. And then we're off to the races. This hallway, the drag can be rough like that. Sometimes I'll double pull without meaning to. My the buff in here gives crit, I think, yeah. And we actually paladins scale better with crit. I'm actually built for tank. I have tons of haste stacked up, and we're not haste isn't the best, but that's what I'm dealing with. And then right here you can double pull. I think I just did there. No, it's just a bunch of little guys, but you can double pull. I think I bubbled there because I saw that guy was gonna get off his stun, and I could have stunned him in return or interrupted him, but I just go for the straight divine shield because I try to be really I try to use that divine shield pretty often because it's I don't need to use it a lot throughout the run, but I need to use it at specific spots. But for the drag as well as for the Valley of the Spirits or Valley of Spirits, I don't need to use it as much, so I tend to be more liberal with wanting to use it. Not a big deal of a pull here, just AoE it all down, all a bunch of little stuff except for those tendrils, but that's about it. Get close to them so that way they don't go down, and then do this part. This guy coming out here, I learned or realized he doesn't count towards the Ganon counter at the top, the Nemesis counter. So I think it says 4 right now. And when you kill him, it will still say 4. And then these 2 Dominators on the right, you want to kill them quickly because they will stun you if you don't do that. And if any of these pulls are rough for you, you can always just run. Like, kill a little bit, then run. Kill a little bit, then run. Excuse me. Ooh, that was a tough cough. Give me a bit of a headache. What is the thing? The pulls aren't the time ain't that bad. Like you'll notice later I'm on a run here that I'll stand around and not do much. Because I know I got tons of time to get to Thrall and everything, so I'm just waiting for my cooldowns to come up so that way I can excuse me, I'm recording this late at night. Yeah, just wait around for my cooldowns. So this guy, he will do his Void Torrent, but there's actually some cheese that Blizzard never fixed. You can stand right on top of him, and he'll do his Void Torrent, and you won't get hit by anything. And you can blow him up, do some nice good, mostly for the melee. Even ranged, I guess, could do that. Yeah, blow him up before he really gets the chance to put up his shield. And then you're off to the races. That guy is quite easy and simple. Now we're on to Rexar, and this is gonna get difficult for me. This is where I always had the issues. This is why I came to the right first all the time. Um, and why I had to change some of my talents around. So Misha's not that difficult at all. She does that ability, which I don't really know what it does. And then you can weave between the vision or the mirror images. So I kind of had to avoid her ability there. And then all the scarabs jump off of her, and I AoE him down. Again, just weave through the. I wouldn't recommend that to everyone. It's a tight window to get through. It took me a while to realize, but the scarabs themselves don't give you the debuff that I'm afraid of throughout this place. It's only the swarmers, the ones that fly. And I thought about skipping this group on the right, but later on I come back to it because I'm afraid of Gammon spawning in during Thrall's fight, or not Thrall, Gammon spawning in during Rexar's fight. So this is where the group has swarmers in it. I'm sizing myself up, and cooldowns are going. I was lucky there. I could have absolutely gotten stuck in or gotten disoriented, but I kind of learned how the mirror images work, and I think as long as you're backing straight up, you can't get hit by them. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but I've had it happen multiple times where I can just press the S key and just back up, and it'll slide myself right through them. Or right between them, because I think it spawns around you. There's 4, and then there's a 5th spot that's a clear spot to go through. And the way it spawns around you is kind of like a pentagon. And so the top of the pentagon is right in front of you, and then if you back straight up and just hold the S key, I think no matter what, you'll always slide right between. It's just something I learned in my latest runs. So this can be a rough pull, but I'm kiting back as always, and he does a headbutt to really help me kite back. So I just keep kiting back. I'm a paladin, so I can do some good ranged, and that's my fault right there. I didn't think to wait, but thankfully I was good, and I'm getting stuck on stuff there. It's one thing I hate about Orgrimmar is you get stuck on a lot, but I run up, stun these caster guys, and then kill them and blow them up. This pull I have troubles with a lot, so I just I've learned to. I was waiting for the thing right there, but I go in, go for the swarmer bubble, AOE it, cooldowns, get some build some stuff up, and then I'm just spamming out my divine storm, or yeah, divine storm. Then Gammon spawns in, blow him up as again. And so yeah, the Sakiri Mind Hunter is actually not that bad. I found out that I thought her breath did sanity damage. It turns out it doesn't. Why did I click that? Oh, maybe I was reading it. She doesn't do sanity damage with her breath attack. It's only on her volley or whatever it's called. So that was me being an idiot there. It's only those swirlies that does sanity damage. This breath doesn't. But if you get hit by it enough, you will get stunned. Yeah, very easy elite to kill. Not a big deal at all. There was multiple times there I should have absolutely died, but I had made mistakes, and but I got lucky. A lot of it does come down to luck, but so this is a really rough pull. This is another one I could potentially save Divine Shield before, but I just go, do a bunch of stuff, and then I just run. I absolutely just run. I got unlucky there, got hit by the Destroying Ant, but I'm still just going to run. Try to hit them at ranged. They do charge you. You'll see here, I think. Yeah, they did that one right there. They charged me. I think it's the Swarm girl that does that, but then I just run. Just keep running. Popped my Divine Toll, kept running. Just kept running, just kept going, kept them at ranged. If they reset, they reset. No big deal. I've already killed some. I can kill some more. Just keeping it ranged, I think I did a big kill there. Couldn't catch what I did. Then it's just these two left. The melee guy is not a big deal. It's this guy that I'm more afraid of. But since he was hanging so far back, he didn't get much in the way of bolstering most of the time. So I'm just sitting back, just waiting. Now I'm psyching myself up for Rexar. And I'm going to be AFK here for a little bit because I have my Divine Shield there on the right, and I'm waiting for it to come off cooldown. It's about 1 minute. And so I'm just going to be standing around, and I'll probably edit this down so that way there's a... Or edit this down so that way there's a bit of a time lapse, or I'll cut it out of me just standing here and waiting. So yeah, I drop an orb right now just to get my sanity back up. I probably could have waited on that one, honestly. That's what I was thinking to myself there too. I was like, I probably should have waited, because now I'm just gonna be standing around anyways, waiting for my Divine Shield to come up. Another 40 seconds. So yeah, I'm just kind of like meandering around talking, pulled this, and then I'm looking at, every time I pulled one of these guys by mistake, this counts towards the Nemesis thing. And so now I'm thinking to myself, oh, it's a little close. Like if my sanity drops below 0 and I kill a bunch of doggos or a bunch of boars, as well as the horrific figment, it could spawn in gammon, which could cause a problem. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to come back to this group and kill it. And then in a sec here, there's gammon, and so I can kill him. So now I don't have to worry. And it's going to be like 20 something amount that I need to kill until he'll spawn in again. I also found out too that gammon himself counts towards the 25 kills, which is interesting. And yeah, now I'm going back up. I think I'm waiting around a little bit to get some of my cooldowns back, like Divine Toll there. But yeah, just killing some time, thinking, waiting, healing myself up again. I guess I'm getting better at yapping. I don't have to worry about cutting this out. I think I'm psyched up enough now. I think I'm good to go. Thinking to myself, all right. I got this. This is a rough one for me, but I got this. It's like, all right, I think I waited for that to go out too, so that way I don't have to worry about it for a little bit. And there's that. So I move over a little bit, just DPS them normally, not doing anything crazy, because those dogs, when they come out, they do a lot, and yeah, I have to control them. So here's the first one, and I go for it. Did the Wake of Ashes and kill it, and I get some. My Avenging Wrath is going off and doing some extra damage, and another boar came out. And I think I killed. Here's the next two. Divine Shield, and I just go. Just AoE them all down. I really need those guys down before my shield comes back up, because if they get their cast off, which like my shield just dropped there, and they're about to get their cast, I'm like, all right, phew. Now I'm on him. But then I just realized too, when I'm in the middle of this, I realized he has a 4 stack of bolstering, and I'm just like, oh shit. So now I have to pop to my shield of the Vengeance, as well as trying to avoid those little guys. And so that way I can survive from his hits, and yeah, just DPS him some more, and got him down. And that was very clean, honestly, on my end. So now I'm heading back, done with that place, and I'm feeling very confident after I get that down. I'm feeling pretty confident. I was shaking afterwards of how excited I was, because now that I got that, I'm pretty stoked on the rest of the run. My best friend I'm in a call with, you can see me talking in the top right on Discord. He's doing his run right now, and he actually gets his done just before I got mine done. You can mount up here. I forgot to mount up. I just noticed that now. I'm like, oh yeah, just mount up. Go faster. Open it up, and I can't tell. Okay, so yeah. I usually kill this guy. He can be annoying. I found that he likes to... So his charge that he does, his Surging Fist, doesn't hit you for sanity loss. This one does, and it hits like a truck. And I found that he likes to curve the projectile sometimes, and he will curve it into you, where you'll just like move over a little bit, and he'll like... you just move over a little bit, and he'll sometimes curve it right into you, and it'll still hit you, even though it's like that doesn't make sense. It should just go straight into his body. But the projectile is pretty big. I skip over the Valley of Spirits because, again, Valley of Spirits isn't bad for me. This area is rough. And like I said before, how I use my cooldowns and Divine Shield at certain times. This is why. This area can be rough, but I was coming here first for so long that I now got it all really down to a science. So I'm keeping track. I go to this group first, And I noticed that Gammon, after I kill this group, I noticed Gammon's getting pretty close to coming on out. Um, and so instead of me usually going out down off to the right with the 3 Dominator group, I was like, well, this. I was like looking at that, and I was just like, 5 till spawn. I'm like, that's a little gross. And I remember this group over here is also 5 mobs. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I'll just go over here and kill them off because there's 5 mobs here. And yeah, just keep backing up, Not a big deal. These groups, I always just back up. One more tendril there. And there we go. And Gammon pops on out and start DPSing him. Don't use my cooldowns that much though, because I'm going to be using them for that big group in a second. And as well as my Divine Shield. My Divine Shield is still on cooldown from using it on Rexar. But it's about to come up here soon, so I bet good to go and use it. Because these Dominators will they'll do a Void Bolt or whatever it's called. And then they'll do a stun followed up with it. So I focus that one. They're doing their stun, so I Divine Shield and start killing him. And then go over to this one and start killing it. And those are all dead. And I'm just like, my cooldowns are still going. I'm going to run into this group and get this one. Focus on that Dominator and AoE it all down. The Mind Carvers, whatever they're called, I don't remember their names. If they get enough melee hits on you, they will eventually lead up to a stun as well. But if you're AoEing and doing good damage, not a big deal. You can easily kill them. But if any of these groups are too rough for you, and as well as those 3 Dominators guys, you can actually skip them. But I was just like, decided just to kill them. I don't know why. I don't want any snags that could pop up. But yeah, if any of these groups cause you problems, some you can just outright skip, like those 3 Dominators, or you can just, like I said earlier, just run away. Not a big deal. Run away, come back. Some classes you probably use like Shadow Meld or Rogues Could Vanish or something like that. Something to get out of your combat. There's Gammon again. Just doing my normal stuff. I'm saving my cooldowns because this next guy is annoying. I've had some bad RNG with him, but I found to wait for I'm waiting for this to come out and then move around, and then I'm going to go in. Am I going to go in? What am I doing? Oh, I'm waiting for a Wake of Ashes again to pop up. I better wait for... I don't know if I wait for the mirror images. I better wait for those mirror images. 2, 1. That. Okay, and then I should go in now. I don't know why I went that direction. So yeah, with this guy, he will do this one. Not a big deal if you get hit by that. It's if you stand in it, it's the problem. This is what sucks. That liquid thing right there, you have to be moving, period, by the time he is finished cast. I got lucky there, by the way. I should have gotten hit by those. You need to be moving when he throws out that viscal liquid, or it's called, or fluid. I can't remember the name of it. If you're not moving, no matter if you're moving, you will avoid it. Period. End of story. But if you're not moving, you will get hit most likely. It's extremely tight to not get hit by that. Maybe like a rogue could shadow step that we don't have to run. You can just shadow step. That would be great, honestly. This group is big. Just keep kiting it back. Keep moving back. Keep moving back. Not a big deal. Keep moving back. Like I said, you just avoid. You can go right through those mirror images and keep moving back. Keep AoEing. That's how you avoid everything, basically, I've found. And you're good. So again, I need Divine Shield for this next guy. So I'm looking around for potions right now that give me sanity. So I'm looking for a green potion. No green potions around. And I'm just like, oh, well. And so I'm just sitting here right now. I think I drop an orb here eventually. But so this guy will throw you around and will give you and hit you with sanity, a sanity attack that you can't avoid. Which is really, really gross. But there's different ways to avoid it. Demon Hunters can do something. I don't know what it is, but you can kind of bug him out so he doesn't throw you. Okay, I'm going to throw a drop down orb here, it looks like. Yeah. But my one friend did it as a Demon Hunter, as under geared. So yeah, I'm at 670 eye level, by the way. or 675, 76 actually. I do have a DPS trinket that I bought, but I did hear that I used Divine Shield there to avoid that slam, because that's what really hurts. It's 150 sanity. It's unavoidable unless you have things to negate it. And yeah, so now I'm going to be waiting around for my trinket to come off cooldown, because this guy has even more health than the last guy and has less mobility room for him to do his stuff. So I'm going to mount up here to void the ground effects a little easier. But yeah, my buddy was at a Demon Hunter and he did it at 662 eye level or something like that. So you can do these at lower keys or at lower eye levels. Oh, and I found a green potion right there. I'm like, cool. And I was like, wait, am I going to get the full effect for it? I'm like, yeah, I am. So I'll just, oh, maybe not quite. Now I'm like, yeah, oh, nope. There we go. Now I'll drink it to get the full effect. Again, don't recommend going through those mirror images like that. I've just done it so many times. I'm really good at doing so. But now I'm just sitting here waiting for my trinket. It's about 45 seconds away. But yeah, it's what was I saying earlier? Doing it at 675. It's doable at lower key or lower stuff. It's just really avoiding stuff and being higher level. This is only in week 2. Week 3 and 4 and all that, this will get easier. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my second screen, so I got feared. But these will get easier as time goes on, because we'll get more damage, and there's an extra ability. We'll get like 60% haste or something like that, assuming that they'll give it to us like they did back in BFA, which is ridiculously strong of a buff. So okay, my cooldowns are up, my trinket's up, I'm going in. So this guy is disgusting. He'll do a line right here, the defiled ground. You got to move, otherwise that will end you. These will also hurt you for a lot and end your thing. Getting hit by those orbs also suck. And now the visions are coming up here. I need to move out of the way really quick because that defiled ground was coming up. And then I just sit here. And there's the swirlies again, gotta move. There's the orbs, don't need to move, just to wait. Keep DPSing. There's the defiled ground, gotta move. And this is where stuff gets a little annoying. The defiled ground does not go away. So I'm kiting him back now. I should have gotten caught there because I wasn't thinking, I was just running. And then I kill him. And yeah, kill these guys. And now I'm going to go back to the Valley of Spirits. And I'm all but guaranteed basically at this point. I basically have a shot at Thrall at this point. But yeah, at the very end there when I was running and these things spawned around me, I was panicking a little bit because I was expecting him to be dead by that point. But now I'm going to the Valley of Spirits, and this place is very easy. I don't really know what kind of tips I can say. There's a health or a damage buff that gives you haste in this area, but I got the one in the drag, so this one won't spawn in. I will admit though that the fire in this area is very annoying because if you get off these bridges, you're kind of stuck down there in the water, and it's really kind of sucks. Just taking it slow. I guarantee this is a shot on Thrall, so I'm just like, I don't want to ruin it by doing something stupid here. So I'm just trying to play very defensive. And then we're doing a bit of a double pull here, but using most of my cooldowns. Gammon's up now. I'm like, all right, gotta go. And stunned. But again, even though my health is low and I'm flashing red, I'm not too concerned. Gammon doesn't hit super hard. And yeah, that, and then I'm just going, all right, I'm out of combat to start healing now. Fire's lining me up, but I don't think I really care. Knock that orb out. Nothing I really want to grab. I've been going around these guys. You could probably go around that group entirely, honestly, but I still engage it. Because it can. I've had a time there where I actually did triple pull by mistake with this group and then 2 other groups ahead, where the burning bridge thing, what is it, scorched feet, made me jump to a group that I didn't want to, and then there's a. So I'll get back to that. So these guys, there's six casters there, and they all like to pulsate their attack. They do a big channeling attack. Just run away. Like either that or have a strong defensive to deal with them because it hurts. Um, it's I think each one of them hits you for like 700 damage or 600 damage, and that's a lot of damage. But yeah, I've had like three groups for Scorched Feet, and then there's a shaman in this group, and the shaman dropped his totem and pulled me into another group. And so yeah, right there, that totem. And so I had it where I had to deal with three groups at once. I was able to deal with it because it's thankfully it's this place, and I kited them back and dealt with it. There was no mirror images I had to deal with or anything like that. Gamma showed up again, no big deal. Kill him as always. I'm actually saving my last orb here because my buddy I think just finished his run of the 8 mask, and he was saying how he dropped a an orb right in with Thrall to help with the one one of his abilities where he puts up a shield, and I tried to save my cooldowns for that shield, but you'll see in this attempt it still wasn't enough, and I probably didn't execute my my burst properly. I am I tend to tank more, so I don't know Ret as well as I could. And as well as I could have been geared a little bit better and statted a little bit better. But just running back, glowing these got the void elementals, that void buff, it really hurts as it gets more casts off. I think he already has like 3 casts off on me. So this fourth one, I'm just like, oh no, I need to kill him. I could have stunned him, but I just killed him outright. Then I healed myself back up. I could have stunned him or interrupted him. I guess I couldn't too. It was on cooldown. But yeah, I could have stunned him. I'm pretty sure you can stun him. Last boss here. This guy ain't a big deal, honestly. I found that his waves tend to spawn in from behind him more, like in a kind of like a semicircle behind him. They do spawn in front of him like that one does, but I think it's less often. So yeah, the hopelessness I found for that, it's better to just run away. If you like over here or something, where it's like a nice clean spot, you can quickly grab it and go back to DPSing him. You can run even further away. I don't know what his leash range is, but I never have found it of like where he will reset if you pull him too far. I never did find it. So yeah, I'm heading back now to Thrall. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do. So Thrall will have the defiled ground from the one boss. He will have the 2 boars from what's his name there. He will have the shield at 50%, and you'll have hopelessness. The boars can be dealt with right up front. You just AoE him down quickly. So I'm looking at the boars here. I'm like, all right, and we're gonna get going here. I'm gonna focus on the boars. And they're dead. And now it's just him. So there's the defiled ground. Needs a sidestep, and he will always run back to the center. I think after every single one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So he'll go back and they'll do a ring, and then a circle in the middle, and then he'll do defiled ground, I think, here. No, hopelessness. He's doing hopelessness, and then defiled ground. Just go grab that. And it's so easy because he'll always jump back to the middle here like this. Oh, I guess that was just bad pathing. But before he does the next defiled ground, he'll jump back to the middle, so that way you can line yourself up again. Oh, there's defiled ground. So line yourself up and move him over. And here's the shield. So I dropped my orb right away, and then try to pop my cooldowns. It wasn't enough. I didn't do it properly or something, but I'm just like, whatever. And it did get off, but I think the orb prevents a lot of it. It makes it so you can't really die to sanity loss damage. Got that. And you can quickly run through the defiled ground. It won't hurt you, or you won't take sanity loss. It's if you stay in it. So you can use like a speed boost to get through it quickly or something. But he doesn't melee that hard at all. It's just the sanity stuff. And I saw that orb there. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll just do this, do some extra damage. If you see these opportunities, go for it. If you're too scared, the ground effects there are really difficult to see. I can see Blizzard changing it. But yeah, there's my 8 mask run. It was difficult. That was a very difficult run. I did it, or difficult challenge. I did 8 hours of it yesterday, yesterday, or even more of trying to do it, and I got tired, had to go to bed, and then woke up today, and now, since I was more refreshed and I had the practice in, I did it, and there's my one guy, and there's my one friend joking and having fun with me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll do another one for next week for Stormwind. All right, bye.